Well, hello, my friend. Hope you're doing amazing today. And as always, I thank you for spending part of your day with me. Now, those of you who have been following me for a while might remember about a year ago, late January of 2019, to be a little more precise, I had what has become an annual part of my life, getting a CT scan uh, as a follow up to my cancer. And in 2019, the initial CT scan showed some concern for growth of nodules in my lungs. And that was right before I was ready to take off to New York and go appear on the Dr. Oz show. And with everything that was going on, I wasn't going to be able to get a follow up MRI, which would be a little more precise, for about a week. And during that week, I thought a lot about my life and moving forward and reflecting on being happy and living with joy. And certainly there was concern there. But when I came back and got the MRI and found out that there was no real reason for concern, put it in its most simplest terms, I was, of course, thrilled. But I was also able to absorb the lessons of that scare, if you will, a little more completely. And certainly a lot of what I've said in the past was the lesson, that living with joyful urgency, that being happy, that making sure that your happiness is a priority in your life, right? All those things. And I thought, well, this is, at the very least, this is a good reminder, right? And one of the things that happened over the ensuing months with the travel and some of the other appearances I've done and publishing a book and everything, it kind of made me forget those lessons like life does, right? And that's why we need reminders, if you will. And of course, because we've turned the calendar again, I had another CT scan in January. Yeah, late January, early February. And the good news is the results came back normal. But of course, because of the prior year, and I didn't feel bad the prior year, I was kind of maybe a little extra paranoid going in there this year, waiting for those results. Not just because, it could take me away from this planet, but because of all the things I wanted to do. I have so many cool things planned for this year that I really wanted to keep going. I really didn't want to be taken from this earth. Of course, that could happen tomorrow, right? But it was a great reminder for me of what I wanted to do and what I wanted to accomplish and what I was doing with that limited time. It was a reminder in some ways of that precept I talked about earlier, living with joyful urgency. So in this video, apart from sharing the good news about my health, and apart from the fact that I'm so mindful of the fact that there are people in the fight right now and people that have not won the fight, I just wanted to share this little reminder with you because I experienced it and I know that the lesson faded. So I know that the lessons can fade for you. The things I teach here can fade faster than my experience that I had, right? That's why in a lot of these videos, it might not be about making some powerful declaration, but an important reminder. Because reminders are important, right? We all know the golden rule. We don't necessarily live it until we're reminded of it. So as I declare my health, I hope and I know that I'm going to try my best to keep this lesson going within me. Just living with that joyful urgency. I hope you will make the choice to do that. I hope you'll make the choice to think about those things that you want to do on this planet and get going on those things because you never know when the time's going to run out. And in this year, with this next 12 months, if I'm gifted that long before next January, I'm going to be coming out with a lot of great stuff, having a lot of fun, and hopefully delivering some great content on this YouTube channel to you. So with that in mind, with that good news and this smile on my face, I'm going to say I'll see you later and be well, my friend.